In this video, I will show you the top 5 free, absolutely amazing graphic designing tools that run on your browser. So let's get to the video. Coming up with number 5, we have Canva. Now, Canva is one of the most popular web-based graphic design tool that is used by professional and amateur. And the reason is it's really simple and very friendly to get started with it. When you open up for the first time, it will land you on the home page like so. Now, if you want to start her with the design, you can choose her from the pre-templates templates that is already in the library. You can also start her with your own free canvas if you like to, like by creating a design. Now, in this case, I will start her with the template by simply hovering over it and then choose her from any of the genre that I would like to. Now, let's click on the posters here, and then once you do that, click on design and print posters, and it's gonna take a few seconds to load the entire templates. Now, as you can see here, there is a lot of templates that you can use it and customize it for your own needs. Now, the icon with the kind of a crown icon is a pro one. The template who doesn't have that icon is absolutely free. You can simply click on it and now it will be landed here. Now you can change the text here if you like to. Once you're done with that, you can simply export it by going to file and then simply click on the download. And then number 4, we got her BeFunky. Well, this is also one of the most brilliant editor on the web. While it's not absolutely free, but it also come up with the pro version. But the kind of feature that what average user needs should be suffice for the needs. Like when you open up for the first time, you can of course choose her from the predetermined one, or if you would like to, you can go to the photo editor section and then you can upload her your own image. Now in this case, I will upload her my own image by simply clicking on the file explorer and drag it from the file explorer here. Adjustment icon and all of those things would be free. Of course, you can use it for your own needs. If I go here into the effects section, we have a lot of beautiful color loads that we can use it for our own needs, like the cross process and all those things, and you can even customize it here by bringing around and playing around with the highlights. Of course, this is just one piece of the iceberg. You have a lot of tools like topography and all those things. If you like to, just simply select from the text section. And then, of course, if you would want to, you can choose it from the one, or you can, of course, if you want to click here and then start edit your own text. Coming up number 3, we got her Vectr. Well, this is one of the alternative to Adobe Illustrator. Well, we wouldn't say it would replace Adobe Illustrator, but it's really good for creating basic illustration. Let me show you how this works. When you open up here the website, you can simply click here on the use now and it's gonna redirect you to the canvas. Now, all you gotta do is simply start here with the new documents by simply clicking on the new arts, and then you can choose here any resolution you would like to. I'm gonna go with her with 1920 and 1280. If I click here on the create, now all you have to do is simply click on the shapes here, and then you got a lot of shapes to customize it. Let's select on the rectangle tool by simply dragging it here. As you can see here, it would create this rectangle. Now I can of course change the color of it if I want to, but let's just try to create here a circle as well. Now if I want to change the color of this, I can simply click on the color icon here and then switch it between linear gradients and so many things. Now the linear gradient and all those things of course is customizable for your own needs. Let's try to play around with this until we come up with something that looks cool. Now, the layers panel is also inside this web browser, by the way. If you want to change it like a Photoshop, you can simply do that too. It's really amazing. Now, I wouldn't say it's the best one, by the way, but it's really good for basic illustration and creating logos. On the second spot, we got her Photopia. Now, it's one of the most beautiful applications that is best alternative to Photoshop. It's way more powerful, it has ton of features, and it's really amazing. Now let me show you how this thing works. If I try to open up here image here from my file explorer, I can simply drag it here and then reveal it and leave it in the Photoshop. Now as you can see here, it's totally resembling like a Photoshop. You have a lot of tools that you can work in. You got here the rectangular marker tool, all the necessary tool that is available to create a beautiful design. Now you can of course play around with it. Let's just create her adjustment icon here by going into the levels. Now I don't mean to kind of scare you with all those things, but Photopia is one of my favorite tools when it's come to running a web-based Photoshop application. Like, it's really amazing. You can of course, if you want to, open up multiple images within by going to open and then simply open up here. As you can see here, these second images, like it's totally like a Photoshop. It's really amazing. Although I wouldn't call it that it would replace the Photoshop totally, but it's way more than enough for your age. And the number 5, we got here the Figma. Well, Figma is one of the most popular product designing tool that is used here in the industry. Like me as a product designer, I also use it in my products when I'm trying to come up with the mobile and web application. Now for starter, it's really simple. All you gotta do is simply click on the design file and it's gonna create a new file for you. We have basic tool like frames that allows us to create her for any resolution like a web-based or mobile app, but it can of course use her for your own needs. Like if I want to create her 1920 by 1080, I would simply type her 1920 by 1080 and it's gonna create a canvas for me. Now it's really amazing. It has a beautiful community as well. If I want to go to file and then back to files here and then click on the explore community, as you can see here, it has the community where you can explore different types of web-based things like graphics and design and the UIs, logos, and it's incredibly powerful. And the best thing about this is it is absolutely free. Like you don't need a subscription for it. And it's also very popular for the collaboration, like working among the multiple team projects. And you can see in real time they are working on one file at the same time and the changes are reflecting on it in single go. Now all I have to do is to create her. If I select the rectangle tool, I can play around her with the radius and all of that thing. And the best thing about this, if you would like to share the file with your friends or a kind of a team member, you can simply do it by clicking the copy link and then they can work on it together on this file collaboratively, which is really amazing. Anyway, I guess that will be it from this video. Now let me know if I missed any of the web-based application for graphic design that are really great. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So signing up and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.